And getting into the plant-like algae, Chara is the most common one. It's also known as musk grass. So if you ever had this in your site and you smell it, it smells like a skunk or garlic. It's really it's really not ideal to have in a golf course pond. It can grow real thick as well. But Captain XTR, even comine or comine crystal can be very efficient at getting control of some of these macrophytic types of algae. These ones often growing up from the bottom. They may look like some submerged plants, but they're actually a type of algae. Comine, again, this was about on every slide as well, but the great thing about comine, no irrigation restrictions. You can irrigate immediately after applying, even during application of comine. It's a neat chelated copper algicide, very specific to sticking to plants and getting control of these nuisance aquatic vegetation. Typical use rates right around 10 gallons per surface acre. This is assuming a 4-foot average depth. This is going to get control of a lot of your duckweed, watermeal, a lot of your submerged aquatic vegetation. So if you have an irrigation pond and weed issues and the water's moving in and out a lot, this comine can be a great sort of reactive way to knock down those weeds, get control, but you still may need a couple applications. It's not going to be the season-long systemic control that you get out of a sonar or galleon application. And tank mixing with some Latour Reward, a diquat product, can greatly help and increase the intensity of control, but oftentimes that diquat has a 2 to 3 day irrigation restriction. You need to shut that water down for a couple days if you put some diquat in there. So just take note of that. Now, if you run into something, these thick mat formers, a real thick, nasty scum, and you don't know what to do with it, you don't know where to begin, like Lingbia, for example, these thick filaments with mucilaginous sheath on it, real slimy, Captain XTR is going to be your go-to algicide in these situations. It has a surfactant built right in. It is a chelated copper, and there's no irrigation restrictions, but it can control tough algae through this concept of infusion. It's sticking to the algae, getting right through the defenses, and getting you good control of a lot of these thick mats. So, great, one of the toughest algicidal products out there.